You are listening to The Vocal Technologist. Spoken Tech for your ears.
Welcome along. We're here to cut through the noise around data and tech developments, basically giving you the key takeaways without you having to wade through everything. Today, we're looking at some really interesting stuff. Database trends, big engineering projects, and the ever-growing role of AI in data.
Yeah, it's a packed field. There's always something new, but what strikes me is how some core things, well, they just stick around, don't they?
Absolutely. Like PostgreSQL. Let's start there. It's fascinating. Stack Overflow's survey still has it way out front. Most admired, 65.5%, and most desired at 46.5%. What's the secret sauce?
Well, it's not just one thing, is it? It's incredibly robust, it's open source, which everyone loves, and that extension ecosystem is just fantastic. It adapts.
Oh, it keeps evolving.
Exactly. But, it's not standing still. We are seeing new contenders pop up focusing on specific niches, like Turso.
Ah, yeah, the Rust-based one.
That's the one. Squad compatible, OLTP-focused, real-time change data capture, async I/O. It's built for speed in certain scenarios.
And you mentioned DuckDB and Databricks SQL getting attention too.
Definitely. People are always looking for that edge, that perfect fit for their specific analytic or data warehousing needs. It's about specialization.
And that drive for performance, for resilience, it goes way beyond just the database choice. Look at Airbnb.
Oh, their Kubernetes work.
Yeah.
That was impressive.
Right. Getting high availability for a horizontally scalable SQL database on Kubernetes, that's tough.
Super tough. But they pulled it off. They used AWS EBS, the block storage, for really fast volume reattachment if something went wrong.
And that custom Kubernetes operator.
Yeah, that was the magic, really.
Yeah.
It handles node replacements automatically, keeps the cluster state synced up, and crucially prevents quorum loss. So no data integrity issues during failures. Smart stuff.
Really smart engineering. And speaking of smart architectures, Cloudflare's JetFlow framework, that caught my eye too.
JetFlow, yeah, that's their data ingestion pipeline. It's a modular setup. Consumers, transformers, loaders, CTL.
Built on Apache Arrow.
And YAML config, optimized Go drivers. It lets them process, what was the number? 141 billion rows per day.
Wow.
Yeah. Huge efficiency gains, lower costs. But it does raise that classic question, doesn't it?
Ah, the eternal build versus buy dilemma for data pipelines.
Exactly. Do you build it all yourself for total control, total customization?
Or do you grab an off-the-shelf tool, get speed, less maintenance headache, maybe better scalability out of the box?
It really seems to boil down to your team's skills, how critical that specific pipeline is, and, well, how fast you need it running.
Makes sense. And speed is definitely a factor when we start talking about AI and automation in the data space.
Oh, for sure. We're seeing AI agents now, like from Cursor, starting to automate DBT tasks.
Like creating models or managing project tickets.
Yeah, connecting things like Linear for project tracking straight into Supabase for SQL model generation. The potential efficiency boost is massive.
But there's always a but, isn't there? Human oversight must be critical.
Absolutely critical.
Yeah.
Especially when you get into the weeds of data privacy, like with these new Model Context Protocol or MCP architectures.
Because standardizing how LLMs connect to everything else, it just opens up more doors for things to go wrong.
Precisely. You're widening the attack surface. Think prompt injection, data leaking out, models getting permissions they shouldn't have.
So what are the defenses? What are people doing?
A whole range of things. Strict OAuth 2.1, always using TLS 1.3 for encryption, not holding on to data longer than needed ephemeral retention.
Okay.
Plus cryptographic signing, running things in sandboxes. And even more advanced stuff is coming into view, like confidential compute or homomorphic encryption to process data while it's still encrypted.
Wow. Okay. Security is definitely not an afterthought here.
It can't be.
Yeah.
And alongside security, there's that constant push for performance.
Right.
Look at the deletion vectors in Delta Lake.
Right. That's for merge on read, isn't it? So you don't rewrite huge files just to mark a few rows deleted?
Exactly. You just mark them in the metadata. Much faster writes for deletes, updates, merges. Well, there's a small performance hit on the read side, because you have to process those markers, and you need to clean things up periodically, run Optimize or Veshum. But often worth it.
And Apache Data Fusion. Saw they had a big release.
Yeah, 49.0.0, some serious performance boosts in there. They reworked their equivalent system, added dynamic filtering, top EK push down.
Getting technical now.
Yeah. But the result was like over 1.5x speed up on some standard TPCH benchmark queries. And they added async UDFs, specifically thinking about calling out to LLMs.
Interesting. So tying it all together then, we've seen enduring tech like Postgres, really clever engineering from folks like Airbnb and Cloudflare, and this huge wave of AI impacting everything.
Yeah, the constant theme is that push for more efficiency, more scale, more intelligence.
But always balanced with that critical need for security and privacy. You can't have one without the other these days.
Not if you want to build something sustainable, no.
So as we wrap up, here's something to chew on. With innovation moving this fast, how are these trends, the resilience, the AI integration, the performance tricks, going to fundamentally change how you think about building your data solutions in the next few years? How will you keep them smart, secure, and scalable? Lots to consider.
Spoken Tech for your ears.